Now, I know that Jeremiah, after all of this is done, remembers this. And he's using this promise that God has given him regarding Abimelech to determine when the tide will turn. So Jeremiah comes to Abimelech. And when the morning came, Jeremiah sent Abimelech, saying, "Take a basket and go to the estate of Agrippa by the mountain road, and bring back some figs to give to the sick among the people. For the favor of the Lord is on you, and his glory is on your head." What Abimelech would not know is that the temple of Jerusalem would be, the inner sanctum would be buried into the ground. The earth would swallow it up. Think of mud flood. And that the children of Israel will go into captivity. So Abimelech takes a basket, and he does as Jeremiah tells him to do. And he goes by day in a rush to go get these figs. But while he is doing what Jeremiah tells him to do, he falls asleep. And he sleeps for 66 years. I'm not making this up. He falls asleep. Chapter 5, verse 1. But Abimelech took the figs in the burning heat, and coming on a tree, he sat under its shade to rest a bit. And leaning his head on the basket of figs, he fell asleep and slept for 66 years. And he was not awakened from his slumber. This is how God moves. Now, I'm going to park right there. Abimelech is asleep under a tree on the side of a mountain with a basket of figs for 66 years. I did the video yesterday on how God will cover you. How God will seem like dump you in the middle of an ocean. And you don't know if it's alligators, you don't know if it's sharks, you don't know if it's piranhas. But when you're covered with the Holy Spirit, you can be in shark-infested waters, alligator-infested waters. You can be in waters filled with piranhas, and they will come upon you, friend. The fins of these fish and the bodies of the gators and all of the sharks will come and nudge upon you, but they won't bite you. This is the power of the Holy Spirit. It goes beyond logic. There is no logic when it comes to God. The logic is that God is the creator of this entire realm, and that there is a method to this madness. There is no level of degree that can come upon you and step outside of what God has established for you. That there is order in the midst of chaos. That there truly is no chaos. There is just passion and will. And even that is tempered by the love of God. All is controlled in this place. This is a controlled environment. It seems as if it's not in control when you try to put your logic on it. How do you outsmart that which created you? God says, I like the way you think, but I've got to humble you. You can never outsmart me. But I like to see how you try, in a sense. Why? Because it shows ingenuity. It shows the mastery of self. It shows will. But will is chaotic and it's destructive when it's not tempered in love and truth. The broad path is the path of simplicity, ease. You know where will tempered with truth is? The narrow path. Friend, the narrow path is the path of champions. You will face truths that will shake the mightiest man on the narrow path. That broad path ain't about nothing. It's a time waster. It makes those that could never contend on the narrow path feel great. Makes them feel like they're somebody. It's nothing. Abimelech sleeps for 66 years under a tree with a bag of figs. And for 66 years, you mean to tell me nobody saw him? I'm sure Jeremiah sent somebody looking for him. Nobody found him. But what did God say? And the Lord said to Jeremiah, when he first gave Jeremiah instructions, send him to the vineyard of Agrippa, and I will hide him in the shadow of the mountain until I cause the people to return to the city. Abimelech was hidden in plain sight. Friend, I'm here to tell you that there are miracles, there are angels hidden in plain sight. You walking past them every day. Walking past them every day. Yet you never think to walk at that particular tree. Nobody ever thought for 66 years to go to that particular tree. Why? Because you would disturb what God has there. That's hidden in plain sight that you can't see. God has put a film over him that you can't see it. You're looking at the tree, but you don't see the man laying up under it, nor his basket of figs. Neither do animals. You don't think a bird would have came and eaten one of the figs, or a tiger or a bear or a chicken or a dog or a cat, something? This is God hiding Abimelech for 66 years. And listen, when he awakens, he has no idea that he's been hidden for 66 years. And afterward, when he awoke from his sleep, he said, I slept sweetly